Hello, Pally.
Today's Wednesday, December 5th, 2018.
And INFocus starts right now. Went to audition for Pally's Theater's new show.
And a deadly crash happened yesterday afternoon.
All that and more is coming up on today's show. Welcome to INFocus. I'm Stella Essenmacher.
And I'm Leon Friedrichowitz.
There's a lot going on around campus.
Here's some important announcements from today's campus bulletin.
Sugar Yes Please, a student-run business, is back with all new winter scents. The products are natural, homemade sugar scrubs and make great holiday gifts. The scrubs are made with white or brown sugar, essential oils, and olive or coconut oil, and are made in room 705 right here on the Pally campus. Proceeds support the Pally Futures program. Questions or orders can be emailed to the link on screen. When placing an order, please make sure to specify quantity and scent. Each jar costs $5, while 2 jars cost $8.
Another way to relieve stress this final season is to attend Rock the Sock. There will be fuzzy sock decorating, hot chocolate, games, and chances to win gift cards from Pete's and Teaspoon and more. The event will take place this Friday, December 17th from 6 to 8 p.m. at this teen center at Mitchell Park's Community Center.
Pally Theater will be hosting auditions for their upcoming show, Guys and Dolls. There are many roles available and the opportunity is open to all students. They will take place in the PAC. For more information, go to PAC 131 or pallytheater.com. Dance auditions are next Monday, December 10th from 3:45 to 5:30 p.m. Vocal auditions are next Tuesday, December 11th from 3 to 5:30, and acting auditions will take place on Wednesday, December 12th from 3:45 to 5:30 p.m. Callbacks will be Thursday, December 13th from 3 to 5:30. Moving on now from what's going on around campus to what's happening in the world and locally today.
Let's take a look at what's topping today's headlines in today's News Minute.
A new study is out detailing the birth of the first baby born to a woman with a uterus transplanted from deceased donor. The history-making delivery happened nearly a year ago. At least a dozen children worldwide have been born to a woman with a transplanted uteri donated by a living relative, but never one from a deceased donor.
One person is in critical condition and more than 50 people fell ill this morning at an Amazon warehouse in New Jersey. Fire officials say it appears the workers were exposed to an animal repellent which fell off a shelf and disseminated. It's unclear what type of animal repellent caused the illness or how many cans dispersed.
It happened Tuesday afternoon at a railroad crossing about 40 miles southeast of Memphis, Tennessee. 2 of the injured people are in critical condition and the third is in stable condition. The crossing had flashing red lights but not mechanical arms to stop traffic. Trains can reach 60 miles per hour on this portion of the track. The force of the impact was so strong the van was broken into pieces. It took 2 tow trucks to remove the debris. Officials don't know yet how the crash happened. They say the locomotive has a camera. California is famous for a lot of reasons, but one of the first reasons that people came was the promise of gold.
Jason is filling in today for Kyle, who's at the junior class assembly.
What do you have for us today, Jason?
On this day in 1848, President James Polk confirmed to Congress that large deposits of gold had been discovered in the recently acquired territory of California. On January 24th, James W. Marshall, a foreman working at a lumber mill construction site on the American River near Sacramento, found the shiny metal sticking out in the water. In March, rumors of the discovery spread across California, and shops selling mining supplies quickly sprang up. In August, the discovery was reported in news sources on the East Coast, and on December 5, 1848, President Polk confirmed the presence of gold in California during an address to Congress. This confirmation caused a massive influx of gold seekers to travel to California both by land and by sea the following year. The gold rush of 1849 and its effects sped up the process of gaining statehood, and California became the first American state on the Pacific coast in 1850. Well, that's all for me. Back to you.
Speaking of the gold rush, let's take a look at whether any Pally teams struck gold in their games yesterday.
Jason is a busy gut today and is in the studio now this time with the latest in Pally sports news.
Did any team score a win?
There is some winning to report, Leon and Stella. Basketball and soccer are on today's agenda. Let's take a look. Boys varsity soccer shut out Menlo Atherton, scoring 3 points to Menlo Atherton's nothing. Girls varsity soccer tied with Menlo Atherton, both with 2 goals. Boys varsity basketball narrowly lost against Hillsdale, ending the game 61-66. At home court, boys frosh basketball will play Kings Academy at 3:30 p.m. Girls varsity and girls JV soccer will play Archbishop Mitty, varsity at 4 p.m. and JV at 5:30 p.m. Back to you.
Thanks, Jason. This time of year, days seem to be getting shorter and shorter because finals are approaching way too fast.
I get what you mean, Stella, but the days are also shorter because winter is almost here.
Our meteorologist Thomas is in the studio now with today's weather report.
Thomas, what can we expect out there today?
Well, it definitely is the right time of year to curl up with a blanket and study. What's going on? It's your weatherman, Thomas Colburn. Let's talk about weather around the Bay Area today. So as we look at San Francisco, we have a high of 55 and a low of 48, roughly around 53 degrees right now with winds at about 10 to 12 miles an hour. As we cross the bay up into Oakland, we have a high of 55 and a low of 46, roughly the same temperature as San Francisco. As we look down to San Jose, we have a high of 60 and a low of 46, roughly around 58 degrees right now. So that's our temperature in the Bay Area for today. As we look at today was around 55 degrees, pretty cloudy today. We had a high of 57, a low of 46, winds at about 8 miles an hour, humidity at 81%, so it was pretty humid today, as the precipitation was 10%. Thursday and Friday is going to be very nice and sunny with highs at around 60, lows at around low 40s. So as we look at the 5cast, Thursday through Saturday is going to be very nice and Sunday. Sunday and Monday is going to come back with the clouds. But the next 3 days, make sure to get on outside. It's Thomas Colburn, your weatherman. Back to you in the studio.
Well, that does it for today's episode.
Be sure to visit our website to check out our old episodes or to check the bulletin or to send us an email.
Until next time, have a great day, Pally.